Sorry the lift's been blacked out on us last time. I don't know why that happened still. Well, let's go talk to Sean, or otherwise known as Father.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once.
Really?
Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
It's not so bad, really. People manage.
Perhaps. But at a cost too great to be worth it. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
But why refreeze me?
As a failsafe, of course. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
You could have let me out decades ago.
Until I became director, I had no idea you were there. And after, there was initially no logical reason to do so. Certainly, it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? Now I know the answer.
You're my son.
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. It's remarkable. There are greater things to come after your success at Bunker Hill. The synths have been safely returned and will be repurposed. Thank you for your work. I hope you weren't at too much risk.
Nope.
There's always a risk. It was worth it.
I'm glad you see it that way. The railroad remains an annoyance, of course. But they'll be dealt with as necessary. And you, well,
let me do
you've
it.
passed the test, as they say.
What?
You have done well. Please, take
Ow.
this as a token of my
I don't-
appreciation. Our
I don't
appreciation,
know
really.
what to talk.
It's time for you to become
about,
more
so
involved in the future of the Institute.
I might not
I'd
be
like you to
talking
join me inside.
that much.
The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough.
Wait.
It's time to go back in.
Wait. I want to see if this is a trophy. Yeah. Mankind redefined. Let's get back into the game. That always scares me. I am not even ready for it. And then I just hear like quick teleportation. into the Institute. Ooh. Okay. I've got the Gauss rifle. Don't really need anything right now.
Let's get this directorate meeting over with before we speak further. It's...
Where is it?
It's important.
I'm just gonna follow him. So slow.
Sounds like those
I'm
raiders at
assuming it's in
Libertalia.
here.
Quite a handful.
So I'll sit here. They're all staring
Good, we're all
at
here.
me, except for
I think it's time we
Madison.
begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure, with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. Boston International Airport
I'm bored.
remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth.
Good morning.
Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known
Let's
situations.
go to sleep for 12 hours. I wonder what's gonna happen. Oh no! Copyright,
Very good,
copyright,
thank you.
copyright. Uh-oh.
It's clear that our safety needs to be the
Where
primary
is it?
concern going forward.
Where is it?
To that
Uh-oh.
end, where are we on phase 3?
Sir, are
I don't
you
want
sure this is
copyright.
the time to be discussing it? Given,
No.
well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's
I can't
true.
even talk over
Have
it.
you heard anything about phase 3?
Okay, I'm just gonna stand away from there. Although you can
Of
still
course,
hear it.
really. Well, there's no shame in being out of the loop, as it were. The project has been classified for quite a long time. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
Oh, I don't want to get copyright.
In this world, I'm sure a compromise is necessary.
Quite right. For far too long, we've been dependent on others.
Sorry.
Right. Uh-huh.
I have to skip through it.
Sounds like an important step.
That's... well,
Oh,
that's an understatement. The reactor is
you
close
know,
to ready.
you don't hear
recent
the
tests
music
have
in the
determined
background.
we have a few tasks
there's
ahead
no
of us.
copyright. There's
Thus,
no copyright
we
at
come
all.
to phase 3.
You
and to
don't,
how
you
you
don't
will have...
hear anything.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ao. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well,
He was a
he is
jerk.
gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that
Ow.
this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please.
Ow!
As I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have
Okay.
been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm
Uh-oh.
sorry this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Can't be
Please,
serious.
everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
You're dying?
I'm afraid so. A very aggressive form of cancer.
Whoa.
Believe me when I say we've done everything we can. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is
That
at
was
stake. The Institute cannot survive
explosive.
without leadership.
In my
The
face,
Directorate
dude.
must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind.
Whoa.
To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
No, boy.
Yes!
You can't be serious.
Really?
Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting.
All right. But you're dying.
On getting V592 back to us so quickly.
But for real, you're dying. I can't even go over there,
It's my
dude.
responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
Dude, there's extreme copyright over there. Yes, I know what copyright is.
Let your surroundings be a reminder of what science and
I have to
willpower can
talk
accomplish.
through the copyright.
I had no idea.
I know this is,
I can't.
well, it's a lot
I
to
don't
take
want
in
my
at once.
channel to get
I'm sorry.
deleted.
I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I can do the job.
Of course
Yeah,
you can.
I'm positive.
That's why I
And-
made the decision. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation.
Okay. Okay.
Hello.
I need to head over there. Mass fusion.
Unit M688 speaks.
Dr. Fillmore.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go over the details. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
Consider it done.
I'll consider it done when I've got it in my hands. I'm going with you.
No way.
No.
You're not going. You'd be a liability.
Well, that's about the most insulting thing I've heard in a while. Okay, you're on your own then. Good luck. Not to put more
Thank
pressure
you.
on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up
Cool,
to
I'll
the
kill
relay,
'em.
and they'll get you over to mass fusion in a flash. Pun sort of intended.
What? How is that sort of intended? What?
I know you'll achieve great things here. We all do.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Dude. quick. I just hope I didn't get copyright. Dude, I could just fast travel. The mass fusion building? Okay, I see that. This is how high I can jump nowadays. Alright. Let's head over here. Make you a permanent enemy of the Brotherhood of Steel. Yeah. I've already done the Brotherhood of Steel ending, so it's not that interesting. That's all I want to say. Extreme pit by movement. Okay. Jeez. I want to share the broadcast.
You're suffering.
Really? Aw, dude, I'll just fight him. I wonder if I can kill Paladin Dance or something.
Victory.
Ad Victoriam. Dang, dude. That lucky turn though, dude.
Need to find a card.
Really, it's that high up. Stairs. Right over here.
I don't see the beryllium agitator anywhere. They must have moved it.
Alright.
Calm down, Noel. You knew that this was coming. I don't understand why you're acting this way.
Don't tell me to calm down, Carl.
You're
When we started
prepared.
designing the beryllium agitator, you said it would be for the benefit of mankind. Instead, I find out that you have been planning on turning it over to the military all along. You lied to me.
What?
Don't give me that high and mighty attitude. Have you picked up a newspaper lately?
Nice.
There's a war going on out there, Doctor. And if our side's going to win, it needs all the help it can get.
Nice.
I can't
That's
believe what I'm...
enough.
Since when did science start taking sides?
Like it or not, when the testing cycle is completed, I'm crating up the agitator and sending it off to Washington.
Key card.
Now,
That'll come in
you
handy.
have two choices. Either you can get back to work, or you can get the hell out of my building.
surprised I can touch the ceiling. No. Teleportation. No. Okay. I need to... There's a bobblehead location in here.
Intruder alert.
That I don't know that if you guys want to know that or not. Well, I know I can kill Paladin Dance, but I don't know about the other two. Really, dude? Ah, yeah. Wait for that to go over. I can get you.
Elder.
Oh, that head popped though. Let's turn on the power. This obviously is not the way. The strength bobblehead is on top of that statue, right up there. All I have to do is a tutorial on all the special bobblehead.
Damn it! My arm!
If you don't like spoilers, don't watch the video then, because there's probably going to be a lot of spoilers. Oh, there's gonna be a ton of freaking radiation in here, dude. I think. Oh, that's in there.
Complete. You may proceed.
Yeah. Boy, let me out. Let me out. Okay. Yep, I was waiting for this guy. Oh, dude, I could totally use a 10 times better weapon than a pistol. Oh, no!
Detected. Possible stealth unit.
Okay. Let's use the party starter. Damn. Pretty nice right there, dude. No, I'm perfectly fine. Nothing just happened. Yeah. Disable the security system. I needed to come in here first because, if you guys are doing this, there's a hazmat suit in here that is very, very useful. Alright. Damn. What just happened? If you guys want, I can show you where some hidden weapons are, and they could actually be very useful. Because the one that I have right now is pretty useful and very easy to find, but I'll explain it in a different video. Target. Oh, I thought that was a optional thing. What you doing, dude? Dude. Hello? Why are you ignoring me? It was just, it's like hidden weapons that do like poison damage and bleed damage and stuff. Alright. Are you even supposed to be on right now? Because I don't really care.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia are quite a handful.
Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
Dr. Fillmore.
Well, I see you managed on your own. I won't lie. I was a little nervous you wouldn't pull it off. Seems I needn't have worried. I'll make sure the agitator gets where it needs to go. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else. You'd better not keep him waiting.
I wish I had more time to spend with Quentin, but I can't be too...
Huh.
We are honored to welcome you.
What?
Interesting.
Yeah, we can get money off YouTube.
I see.
Yeah.
And you've been getting extra rest?
Are there many more of these questions?
Okay. Any additional pain or tenderness?
Not that I've noticed. I
Is
feel
this
quite
thing
well.
activated?
Okay. How's your energy level? Feeling any fatigue?
No more than I'd expect from a man of my age.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, Doctor. I think that will be all for now.
But I haven't quite finished.
I believe we're done now. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
We handled them just fine.
That's what Dr. Fillmore reported. I'm quite pleased at the results. It would have been a terrible setback to lose that technology to those savages. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you, regardless. The Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Whatever it is, I can take care of it.
I certainly hope so. While you were working with Dr. Fillmore, a small team was dispatched elsewhere in the Commonwealth. Dr. Thompson was tasked with inviting someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute.
What?
Do you often extend invitations to join?
No, certainly not. Ordinarily, it would never be considered. But this case presented very special circumstances. There was no indication that this would be a problem. But the arrival of the team was an unwelcome surprise to Mr. Wallace. Somewhere along the way, he must have realized we'd been monitoring him from a distance. He called in mercenaries to defend him. I'm sure there's nothing we can't handle. Ensure the safety of the team and Mr. Wallace, and see that they all arrive back here safely. I'll be waiting.
Alright. First, I need to give something to Virgil. Virgil. Oh.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
The interceptor worked. It was rough, but it worked.
Amazing. And what about the serum? Did you find the serum?
Here it
right
is.
here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
Oh.
Hell yeah. That's good.
It is. But there's only one way to know if it works.
Okay. That's a damaged radiation suit.
Huh?
Lame. This house obviously can't be that big.
Doc.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
Everything's...
It was bad enough when Wallace reacted so poorly to our arrival, but then Gunners? I was not prepared for that. I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
As far as I can tell, you were only in harm's way because you screwed this up.
Look, I had the same intelligence reports as everyone else. No one saw this coming. I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
We've already drawn enough attention. Time's wasting, so let's pick up the pace.
I'd love to. There's just, well, there's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
No problem. I'm sure I can get him to see reason.
I hope so. We really need him.
No use. Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
Sir, are you okay? Have you been injured in any way?
I'm locked in a bathroom to avoid killer robots. Of course I'm not okay. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
If I wanted to talk, I wouldn't be in here. Now just go away.
What can I say to convince you that we're not going to hurt you?
That you're leaving and never coming back.
Just shut up and listen to me. We're not here to hurt you. But if you make this difficult, you're going to regret it.
See? I knew it! You're here to kill me.
Okay, look, we're out of time here. Institute, this is Dr. Thompson. I'm sorry, I'm gonna need a synth relayed to my coordinates offset by 5.3 to subdue our subject. I appreciate your help with the situation.
Nothing to report, sir.
But we have to get this man back to the Institute. I expect Father will want to report.
Please move.
All systems nominal. Reporting status. All functions normal.
I got out. Yes. Smartest ways of the Commonwealth. Let's go check out this. We'll check out the plant a different time. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. Wait, no. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click the bell notification so you get all my notifications from this channel when I'm posting and live streaming. Peace.